Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing 5 people I would have beat Jey Uso for the world title. So far, in my opinion, much as I love Gunther, he's gonna drop this belt at Mania. Like, I don't think they're gonna do all this stuff to have Jey lose. If so, it just ruins every ounce of credibility Jey Uso will have, and he will never see a world title shot ever again in his career. But I do believe he's not holding this belt at SummerSlam. If Jey Uso holds this belt at SummerSlam, I think we need to burn Triple H at the stakes or something. Because no, he should not hold that belt for that long. I'm sorry. So you're sitting there thinking to yourself, well, dude, who should beat Jey Uso for the belt? Well, mind you, I have 5 people that you can do this with. Let's start. Number 5, I have the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. And you're thinking to yourself, AJ Styles? Let me say something. AJ Styles has confirmed when he hits 50, he's taking the boots off. He's done with wrestling. And I believe everyone can agree, AJ Styles deserves better. He shouldn't be feuding with Logan Paul. He shouldn't be having random stare downs with everyone in the back. He should have one last world title run. I'm not saying he's going to hold it to Mania, but he can hold it to Survivor Series. He can hold it to the Royal Rumble. I mean, he deserves it. I mean, he's one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Not just in wrestling in general. He's up there with Kenny Omega, Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels. I mean, he's just that darn good. So respect AJ Styles, and I believe he deserves it. He's been always this company for the last decade almost. I think he deserves one last world title push, in my humble opinion. But the reason why I have him at 5 is because I don't think he'll ever win another belt again in his last bit of his career. Sadly, but I think that's just the truth. But moving on down to the number 4 spot. I don't think they'll rush it this soon, but if they do, I have Bron Breakker. And now Bron Breakker has been handled poorly in recent months. They never put him on TV, and they just kind of rush him out in matches. So people can go, hey, remember Bron Breakker? He's super over. Every time he goes somewhere, he's over the crowd. He needs to be on TV more. Braun as world champion screams potential. I mean, he's good on the mic. He's great in the ring. He's athletic as hell. I mean, he could tell a story. I mean, his feud with Sheamus was really good in my opinion. And his feud with Sheamus was pretty good as well too. So, I mean, he could do it. And also, you also have an actual young star in Braun. He's 27 years old. He can hold a junk to Mania. If you think about it, if they book him correctly, he could be one of the best world champions we've seen. One of the best young world champions we've seen in a long time. And that could be a hot take or me stretching a bit, but I do believe he can do it. Excuse me. Number 3, I have kind of an oddball here, but he's kind of in the same situation as AJ Styles, Kevin Owens. And I know you're looking at me like, wow, this guy is an idiot. Why? First of all, Kevin Owens hates the bloodline more than you hate anything in your life. Your job, he hates him more than you do. That stupid rat that's stuck in your apartment you can't get out, he hates that more than you. The bad traffic you have to deal with, going back and forth to work, he hates it more than you do. Kevin Owens is a day one hater. Kevin Owens is alive because he hates. Kevin Owens will live 100 years because how much he hates. It keeps him alive. If he could ruin Jey Uso's big moment of becoming a world champion, he would rub it in everyone's face. And you could set up for him to feud with Roman. You could set him up to face other members of the bloodline like Jacob, Solo. I mean, you could do a lot of things with that. You could run him and AJ Styles, and you could run him and Randy Orton. Speaking of Randy Orton, my number 2 is Randy Orton. Randy Orton came back to the about 2 years ago, and he has got nothing. He's got a big nothing burger. And I understand he's kind of here to put the new generation over, to just entertain the crowd. Because Randy's done almost anything you can do. Well, he has anything to do. I mean, Money in the Bank, Royal Rumble, multiple world championships, US champion, IC champion, tag team champion. I mean, he's done it all under the sun. So there's not much left I can really do, but like one world title wouldn't hurt. And if you do Randy as a world champion, him and Kevin Owens can feud. That's a winner right there. Him and Gunther can run it back. You have his history with the bloodline a little bit. It's not as big as Kevin's and Cody's and stuff, but you can always throw them in there. LA Knight can get an opportunity there somewhere. I think LA Knight, Randy would be pretty cool. I mean, also LA Knight, Kevin Owens pretty cool as well. But that's just me though. But my number one though, hands down, my number one pick is Drew McIntyre. Now, it's been rumored for months that him and Cody are supposed to face at SummerSlam, but ever since the whole John Cena thing, I don't think Drew is winning the WWE Championship. But he can get an actual run at the world title. And now, him with the world title would just scream year-long reign. And before you go, do it, does it. Let me explain. He can beat Jay. He can run it back with Roman. He can run it back with Gunther. He can run it back with Sheamus, Randy, Kevin Owens, LA Knight, all the Seth Rollins, CM Punk. I mean, that's 7, 8 superstars there. He can feud with all up to next year's Mania. That literally. Oh wait, I forgot someone. Sami Zayn. You could have Sami Zayn beat him for it. Finish his. You can never really beat Drew. Overcome Drew's story. And he literally screams, "Put the belt on Drew." The belt looks great on him too. He didn't get to hold it for like 5 minutes, but it looked great on him. I mean, like, what else? What else do you need? What else proof do you need? So, yeah, that's how I see it. Like, these 5 guys all have chance, all have stories, all make sense to win the world title. And like, honestly, like I said, Jay ain't holding that belt. If Jay holds that belt to SummerSlam, if he holds that belt past SummerSlam, we really need to tell Hunter, hey bro, get paper to someone else. Bring in a second booker. Bring in a whole new writing team. Because you guys gotta wrap it up. This wrestling has been kind of sloppy for WWE since Bad Blood. And like, dude, it's getting to the point where I'm watching TNA more some weeks than I do WWE. And I love WWE, so hey, shape it up, wrap it up. Come on, people. But anywho, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see ya in the next one. Peace out and take care.